Alright, time to announce the winners of the GoodYoungAdultFiction.com How Harry Potter Changed Your Life contest. First I want to talk a little bit about each video and what I liked about it, and then I will rank them. And I want to tell you guys, it was extremely hard to pick who got what prize. I was surprised. It was very hard to choose, and so I'm really glad that there were 3 of you so that each of you could get a prize, because it was so hard to choose who would go where. So first, I want to talk about Jackie's video. I loved that you talked about how it made a reader out of you. A couple of you did that, and that's something that I really look for, because that's what it did for me, and that's what I love to see young adults and kids your age doing. I love them to become readers, because being a aspiring writer myself, I love to know that kids love to read. I also loved how you talked about how it got you onto YouTube, because YouTube is awesome, and you do very well at it. And I also liked how you had talked about how it gave you a high standard of the books that you looked for, and how you started to see connections and things, which I also really love to see younger kids doing. Your whole I'm in this year of Hogwarts thing made me laugh, because I've gone a little bit farther than that before. I've named my classes after classes at Hogwarts. I had one class, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh yeah, I had an acting class, and I called it Transfigurations, because I was transforming into something else. Your editing was superb. You're always really good at your editing. I liked it a lot. You did a good job. I wanted to know more about how it made you look at death and at friends. It's not, something that was required. It's just something that I wanted to know more of. Alexa, your video was awesome as well. Your editing skills could have used a little bit of work. There was a couple of glitches, but they didn't really bother me, because I loved your video. I loved your fear of stairs. That made me laugh so much, because I've had that same kind of thing, and I love that with your fear of stairs you said first it takes longer to get to class, and second you would die. I just thought it was funny that you ranked taking longer to get to class as the worst part of it, and then dying is the second worst part. I love that you played Quidditch. I've always wanted to do that. That just cracks me up when people are able to go play Quidditch. It's just awesome. And then you got a medal and everything. That is awesome. You also talked about how it helps you choose friends, which I also liked. And I loved that you talked about how you were afraid to read in class before, and afraid to show that because you thought people would laugh at you. And after Harry Potter, you were able to show yourself as a reader. And I loved that. I really did. And I also was glad that you talked about how you appreciated your life better, because it wasn't as hard as Harry's life. And so I loved your video, and the end so clinched it for me, your video, the Ministry of Magic. When you get to the point where you're listening to Wizard Rock, you've taken yourself to a whole nother level of Harry Potter. Because what I love about Wizard Rock, especially Ministry of Magic, is that they take the lessons in the books that I want kids to see and to learn from, and they put them in a form that's easier to understand and more accessible. And so I'm always really glad when I come across other people who listen to Wizard Rock, especially Ministry of Magic. And so I'm so glad you stuck that clip at the end, because not only was it hilarious and awesome, but it spoke volumes of how much this has changed your life. And finally, we have Caroline. I loved your vid as well. You are crazy in a good way. You have so many Harry Potter things. It's amazing. And I loved how you said that Harry Potter didn't change your life, that it was your life. That made me laugh out loud as well. Most of your I loved your video, and just all the stuff that you have, and it was fun to see all that stuff. The only problem that I had was the fact that for a good chunk of the video, I wasn't able to hear you because the music was too loud, and I feel bad that happened, because it was a good video, and I loved all your stuff. I loved to see everything that you had. It was awesome, which is funny, because that 20 questions Harry Potter game was going to be the first prize until Alavans donated a wand, so it's not in there anymore. But that made me laugh. But I really liked your video, and I just felt so bad that the sound of the song got in the way because I didn't get to hear some of the stuff that you were saying. And so, yeah, so it wasn't the best it could have been, but I really enjoyed it. Alright, so after hearing all of that, here's how I ranked it. Third place, getting the Bertie Bott's Every Flavored Beans, is Caroline. Second place, to get the golden snitch and the stickers, is Jackie. And then first place getting the wand is Alexa. Congratulations all of you guys. I'm so glad you entered. I'm so glad you entered your videos. It really was really hard to judge. Just believe me, it was so hard. I had a friend help me and we ranked it pretty much the same. So, and even though only 3 of you entered, it was so worth it because I got to see kids your age so involved with Harry Potter and applying it to their lives, and I got to give you guys awesome prizes. So all I need from you guys is to send me a message. Please make it a message and not a comment on my channel or on this video because I don't want other people to see your addresses. But I need you each to send me a message with your address on it, the address that you want me to send the prize to, whether it be a P.O. box or home address or whatever, just whatever address you want me to send it to. And I'll get those prizes out as soon as I can. So please send me the message soon. I'm going to be gone this weekend, so I won't be able to answer any questions if you have any. But I'll be back on Monday. So just go ahead and give me those addresses, and I will get those prizes out as soon as possible. So once again, good job. Thank you for entering, and I hope you guys had fun. That's the most important part. And you get awesome prizes. So now, Caroline, with yours, I'm going to send it straight to you from the store. I didn't want to buy the candy and then send it again because I didn't want to have candy sitting around and getting hard or anything. So I'm going to send it to you straight from Alevans or Amazon, wherever I decide to buy it from. So just to let you know that. So I'll send you a separate little letter or whatever to go with it, because the other 2 prizes I already have, and I'll send with something, with like a letter or something. So I'll just send you that separately. Anyway, so addresses, that's all I need. Thank you so much for entering, and good job, you guys. Good job. Stick around, because this channel is going to have more contests in the future, but I'm also going to have reviews of books and book trailers. And so if there's any books that you want me to review, like if you've read them or if you haven't read them yet and you just want to hear a review about them, just comment. Even if you didn't enter the contest, please comment if you want me to review anything. And there we go. Thank you. And have fun with these prizes because they are totally awesome, and I am so jealous of that wand, Alexa.